Good morning. Welcome to Civil War Week. Thanks for clicking in. What I wanted to talk about this morning is we're getting ready, as we talked about last week, to sign up for the business planning classes that I do in January, late December and January. But I got to thinking this morning, there is a full month, a full 31 days left. Tomorrow's the December 1st, before the new year. So take this last month, the 12th of the year, and figure out what's a good miniature goal you can give yourself for this last month to get a jump start on on next year's business. A couple ideas I was thinking of is I think we're going to see that the market is going to jump start earlier in the winter in January, right after the first of the year, than it has in years past, and that's simply because of the tax credit, because it runs the first part of the year and then expires after mid-year. So I think you're going to have a lot of folks taking advantage of the move-up credit or the first-time home buyer credit, but you need to be communicating that information to those folks. Remember, what you do in December as far as prospecting is going to affect your income dramatically in January and February. So I would take this month of December, take the flyer that Graphics put together, we sent out last Wednesday, forward that onto your sphere, mail it to your sphere if that's more appropriate, email, whatever works. Call your sphere, make sure that they're aware of that, not just for them, not just, hey, do you want to buy a house, but so that they can spread the word to their family and relatives, and you've got that flyer that you can provide them, because remember, what you're doing now is going to affect your business. Another thing that's great to do this time of year, go through and scrub your sphere list. Everybody has a sphere list, whether you've been in the business 20 years and you have a bunch of former buyers and sellers on there, or if you've been in the business 20 days and you've got folks that you worked with in your previous job. You've got a sphere list. Go through that sphere list, look at every name and determine, do I know these people and like and want to deal with these people? And more importantly, do they know who I am? Because if you're just mailing to a bunch of people that maybe were on your kid's soccer team 18 years ago, those lists are no better than just opening up the phone book. So go through that sphere list and make sure that those are people that you have some type of connection with. Even if you haven't been communicating with them regularly, we'll fix that. But take this time during the next 31 days, whatever. Okay, you can have New Year's Eve off, 30 days, and get that sphere list cleaned up. I think that's going to be a real good use of your time right now. What else we've got coming up? Birthdays. Signa's birthday up in Corvallis is this Sunday, so happy birthday, Signa. And Pam Hopeful, who can't just have a birthday like the rest of us, she has to have it on game day. Hers is on Thursday. And so that it doesn't just slide by, Pam in true Pam fashion, she's hired a band, Precision Funding. Actually, I guess I probably hired the band, but Pam did it. She's got a band coming in to play what I presume will be the Oregon Fight song, although I'm not sure. Calm down, Heather. Heather's over there seething because she wants the Beaver song
Go,
played.
Beavers, go!
Rah, rah, rah. That'll be Thursday at 2 o'clock at the Eugene office. We're going to have birthday cake for Pam, of course, and I'm sure there'll be something to drink. And you can come by and cheer on the Ducks, or maybe even the Beavers. We can probably get them to play. So if you're in the Eugene office, stop by. If you're coming down for the game, you Beavers, come on down a little bit early and stop by and say happy birthday to Pam. Have something to eat and drink. And again, that's Thursday the 3rd at 2 o'clock. Looks like we've got a SWAT, the sellers wanting another SWAT round happening up in Albany. That's going to be the 8th, Heather, which is a week from Tuesday. A week from tomorrow, another SWAT round. We had a great demand for SWAT up there when we did it a couple months ago. So Heather scheduled another one for up in Albany, and of course the Corvallis agents can participate in that as well. We've got one coming up right after the first of the year with the Eugene office. So that's something everybody should mark down and look forward to. What else we got here? I think that is about it, but I did want to take a minute to say what a great job Pam Rogers. Pam, I wasn't able to come to your Kids Country Christmas this year, but I heard it was fabulous as always. For those of you that aren't aware of it, Pam does a great job. It's a community event. It is not a Remax event. It's not a Pam Rogers event. It's just a cool thing she does with the community. So great job, Pam. Good job. All right, everybody. Hope you have a great week, and we'll see you at the game.